This is what the seats look like before and after the mold removal.
Welcome back to Christina's Garage, Gearhead in Training. Today, Shawn and Flip with Platinum Detailing in Carmichael, California have used their mobile detailer. They came out to my house to help remove the mold from my brother's 1968 Mustang Fastback. It has been months since I've driven Matthew's car. Through the rainy season, a cover is kept over it. It's stored outside. Even when my stepmother had it and my dad was still alive, it was stored outside with a cover on it. So I didn't even think twice that mold could happen. After it rained a bunch, I opened up the car and the first sign of mold, my throat was itchy, I felt sick. I did not know who to contact at the time. Was able to get in connection with Platinum Detail and Coatings through a mutual friend, and Shawn said he could help take care of it. Through this process, I asked Shawn a ton of questions, and I thought it would be really neat to share that information with all of you. Understanding mold. Mold is a type of fungus. It develops and grows in damp, warm, and humid environments. Mold spreads by releasing tiny spores through the air, which causes it to grow more. The mold spores spread quickly with moisture present. It has to have a humidity over 60%. Condensation, leaks, and undried spills can contribute to this, especially on fabrics like carpet, leather, and dirt buildup. It takes about 24 to 48 hours for mold to start growing in its microscopic form. At 2 to 5 days, the mold becomes visible. The musty smell starts developing, and you can see small spots on seats, carpets, etc. At 1 week, the mold spreads more aggressively. That is when the mold penetrates deeper into the upholstery. Why mold happens in cars. Mold develops due to spilled drinks, water leaks, or heavy humidity, with the combination of little airflow, heat buildup, and neglect of cleaning. Any vehicle is prone to mold if there is water present inside the vehicle. Mold only grows if the interior is wet. And yes, moisture can still get trapped when you have a cover on it. The cover prevents circulation, so mold is bound to grow. If the car is wet, it needs to dry fully before you put a cover on it. And in my situation, the car was moldy with the cover on it, and Shawn said that I essentially need to throw that cover away because the cover can also grow mold inside of it. So I've actually purchased a new cover to put onto it now that the interior is clean again. Why mold keeps coming back. Mold grows roots called hyphae. It attaches to the fabric. So if it is wiped at the top, the root is still present. Mold comes back because wiping it causes to spread to other areas. The moisture problem isn't fixed, so it keeps growing. The spores are left behind and the roots are still intact in the fabric. Wiping mold is like mowing weeds. It'll eventually grow back since the root is still there. The strong musty smell in a car is caused by the byproduct of mold and mildew growing and releasing gases. Health and safety. Yes, mold is very dangerous. It can cause headaches, coughing, breathing difficulty, and chest tightness. It can also cause allergy flare-ups. When the smell and mold is there, it would be best to not drive the car. Cleaning mold. Wear protection, gloves, and an N95 mask. Vacuum loose spores before adding liquids. Use enzyme killers dedicated for mold. Use carpet extractor to suck up the roots. And you need to make sure that all of these areas dry completely. The hardest to get is under the seats, headliners, door panels, and seat rails. Common mistakes are just wiping it down, over-soaking areas with cleaners, using the wrong products, not drying completely, and not fixing the source that actually caused the moisture to begin with, aka leaks or humidity. In my case, with Matthew's car, the rear window, the seals around it had been cracking for a while, and I know some of the moisture was accessing through that area. The cover that we had on before, I also noticed that it had become worn enough that there are definitely holes throughout the entire car cover. That is some of my homework, to go and get the rear window seals replaced. We might do the front, I'm not entirely sure yet, but we have not done the ceramic coating or anything to clean the exterior of the Mustang yet, because Shawn said that when you replace the windows, you get fingerprints and all that throughout the car. So that is something that we're going to do to address the moisture and leaking, as well as my brother already purchased a new car cover. We just have not put it on yet because we want to make sure we clean the whole outside of the Mustang first before putting a brand new cover on it. Preventing mold. You want to keep an eye out for condensation happening, discoloration on seats or carpets, or a slight smell.
The key here will be controlling moisture before it has time to sit. You want to keep it completely dry and allow controlled airflow. You do not want to seal moisture inside the car. Most ideal, you want to store it in a garage. You can cover your car all year round. You just need to make sure that the car is completely sealed when it rains to avoid moisture. Keep in mind that humid and rainy climates may also cause mold. Unfortunately for the Mustang, it needs to be kept outdoors. I am going to do my very best at preventing the moisture from forming. With the new cover, it will be better sealed from the rain. I'm also going to get more of those dehumidifiers. I put a couple in there after the mold had formed. Shawn said since I put like 4 of them in there, he said that probably prevented the car from getting way worse. So this time around, I'm going to put more in there, probably seeming excessive, and leaving it in there before the mold even happens. I'm also going to make sure I check the car more often, especially during the rainy season. I'm going to do my very best to prevent this from ever happening again. Professional services. There are many benefits to hiring a professional in order to remove mold from your vehicle. They use enzyme-based cleaners and disinfectants. The HEPA vacuum prevents spores from being blown back into the air. They use carpet and upholstery extractor, which is very important, especially for removing mold. They also have all the drying equipment needed. The biggest thing for me is that they have experience removing mold and they know exactly what needs to be done in order to get rid of it. As soon as the mold starts growing, it's better to call sooner rather than later. You want to make sure it gets treated before it grows and gets worse. Now I get to share a little bit about my personal experience with platinum detail and coatings with Flip and Shawn. First off, I want to sing their praises on how professional they were throughout this whole process of them cleaning and detailing and removing mold from Matthew's car. I'm standing there asking questions, videoing, and this is not something that people are normally used to. They were very professional about it. Shawn answered all the questions. Flip was super cool. I had a really great experience. They spent 3 hours removing the mold from the interior of my brother's car. They didn't slack, like the attention to detail. You can see in this video how closely they're paying attention and really getting into the little nooks and crannies. Like, you can tell they truly care about what they do. Shawn could explain everything and why. He was able to tell me why he was using particular products and what order, and he was very knowledgeable. A really cool thing is that they have experience with classic and collector cars. Not very many detail places can say that, and especially someone like myself who has classic cars, I'm very particular. I don't want to just send it off to anybody to have them, potentially ruin the car. And especially during this job, Shawn was letting me know that there are certain things that you need to be mindful of and that you don't always learn that when you're doing just regular, more modern cars. These are things you need to be more mindful of with classic and collector cars. They have cleaned and detailed some cars that have won awards. Shawn was telling me about it. I don't remember specifically what cars, but they sent me some pictures that were just absolutely gorgeous. It was really cool to hear that they had a hand in that. They also host, right now I don't think so, but once the weather starts getting a little bit nicer, Shawn said that they're hosting cars and coffee or just regular car meets. So you want to make sure you follow their platforms to see when they start doing that if you're interested in attending. They also detail boats. Shawn was mentioning that boats, you also have to worry about mold, which kind of makes sense because you're on the water. I just didn't really think about that. They do full detailing, mold prevention, all of that on boats as well. Shawn really cares about the education part, as I already kind of explained to you. He goes to SEMA every year and he attends all of the different seminars and educational parts so that he can get better with understanding products, new products, best practices. He really wants to do better moving forward, not just settle with the status quo. And I think that is really important when choosing a business that you want to work on your vehicles. At least for me, that is really important. I really like that they're a local business. They're probably, 5 minutes from my house. Supporting a local business really means a lot to me. They have a handful of mobile detailers, and he says they're pretty busy. And they also have the brick and mortar location, which you can take your vehicles to as well. Based on my experience and as well as other people that I trust also trust Shawn and everybody that he works with, I would recommend, if you, even your regular daily car, I'm probably going to take both my truck and my husband's Ford Escape. I'm probably going to take our cars there to get those regularly done, but also with the classic and collector cars, definitely going to take them to Shawn. And in all honesty, if you're looking for a job and you're willing to put in the work, I think that Platinum Detailing and Coatings might be a good place. Watching Shawn give Flip feedback while they were working, I'm standing over their shoulder, getting content, asking questions. Shawn's calm the entire time. He knows what he's doing, and he rolls up his sleeves and puts in the work. They were cranking the entire 3 hours. They didn't just sit on their butt. They didn't take breaks. Like, they went through and they did an amazing job. And right after they left me, they went over to detail a ton of boats. So if I'm personally looking for a boss, I would want somebody who puts in the work, that is knowledgeable, actually cares about what they're doing, and that they lead by example. So if you're looking to find a job where you will put in the work, but you're working for somebody who also cares just as much and that is working probably way harder than you are, I would definitely recommend taking your resume, heading over there, and see how it goes. Okay, you've heard me talk enough. Now I'm gonna just let you listen to some Tele Guy and watch them detail the rest of this car.
is all clean, no more mold, leaving the windows open for about another day to let it air out. I'm not going to be putting the cover back on it for now, and we're going to do the exterior at a later date. If you're interested in learning more about Platinum Detail and Coatings, maybe having them work on your vehicle, they have a location here in Carmichael as well as Stockton. They are appointment only, so make sure you call their number. They'll be able to answer any of your questions or make an appointment for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. For my brother's 1968, 1960, I was gonna say my Camaro. If you, did I say thank you in the beginning already? No, I did not. I know.